Now, they are one of Gogglebox's most famous couples, and in their new book, Steph and Dom's Guide to Life, couldn't think of anything better, the pair are passing on their tips for an easy, fuss-free life.
Well, we said we've got you
Already.
a little drinks cabinet here, taking a tip out of Alan Carr's book, and and we didn't know whether they'd tuck in or not, but Dom's already opening.
I love you.
Yeah, you say quite right too.
I hope it's
Been
nice
a long
and cool.
morning.
Have
Did
you
you have had a long
already?
morning?
Yeah.
Well,
Quite excited to be up this early, actually.
You're normally
Quite
still in bed
exciting,
by now.
yes.
well, you've got a guest house.
We certainly do.
You must have to be open up early for that.
No, somebody else does that. I just stay up late with the guests.
So you're the other end of the day.
We're the entertainment.
I can well imagine.
Yes.
And since the show started, has it got much busier at the
Very
guest
much
house?
busier,
Has it?
yes.
Has
Thank
it?
God, yeah.
I know,
Very
it's
happy
great.
about it.
Because we've seen you less and less on Gogglebox recently. I assume that's because you haven't got time to sit and watch the telly.
You got it
right.
absolutely right.
Are you going to have a little dribble?
Well, I'll never say no. I mean, I'm...
You have a little dribble?
Right.
That's what he
Have a
said.
little dribble?
I'll have a little dribble.
You'll have a little dribble?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. You're going to have to pull me out by the ears.
Let's talk about the book, because you've got so many sort of Steph and Dom isms in there, and your view on life. Writing the book must have been a bit of a trip down memory lane for you both, was it?
Absolutely right. Oh, Christ. Marvellous. Just bucket, in you go.
Sorry, we should have had to...
It was.
That's all right.
It was actually rather lovely, because we sort of had to remember... You know, we've been together nearly 20 years, so you kind of forget all the stuff at the beginning.
Yeah.
So as we went through it, we were remembering the things we'd forgotten, if you like, and also I think the people that we'd forgotten, you know, us, we'd kind of forgotten why we did it in the first
You
place.
started typing it, didn't you, originally?
Yes.
I did one paragraph, and we came to the conclusion that the publishers weren't going to get it till about 2025. So,
That's no good.
So we chose to dictate it.
Yeah.
Which is
much
pretty
easier.
lazy, really, but was easy.
And how did you decide? Cheers,
cheers.
cheers. Really
Good
lovely to
health.
see you.
Yes,
Thank
Merry
you for
Christmas.
coming. Yeah, Merry Christmas and all that. How did you decide what to put in the book? Because you've talked about everything, really. One of the things I wanted to discuss with you was the separate bedrooms thing.
Genius.
Right, why?
Because you sleep.
Right.
I think everybody really, really needs to sleep. And I think it's something very...
sleep, very underestimated.
But some people will be thinking, well, doesn't that affect your love life somewhat?
Only if you want it to.
So does
Entirely
that
up to
mean
you.
occasionally, in that case, if you are in separate bedrooms, there's a little pad down the corridor and a little tap on the door?
There could be, absolutely, but, you know... So,
Doesn't quite.
loads of other,
Can we discuss
places in the house.
Oh, they must come and stay at that guest house then. Oh God, they're on the table again. So some of the other things that you've mentioned, which I love, and that is the fact that if you go on holiday, don't forget to take your butler.
If you can get one when you get there, even better still.
Yeah, and you say that wash your feet before you go to bed.
Definitely.
That's
Why?
essential.
That's me. I can't bear having dirty feet in a bed.
Of course.
You know, and I pad about on my bare feet probably quite a lot, and especially on holiday. And I think if you look at the bottom soles of your feet on holiday before you go to bed, you'll be horrified.
And you have quite some interesting rules about social media as well, and about Facebook and how to cope with that.
Yes, I mean it's a novelty for us old people, and it takes a while for us to get the hang of it.
Right.
And sometimes we're really not very good at it. But it is a bit like sort of, I don't know, bearing all in front of all your friends all the time. It can be very nauseating.
So a little, but not too much.
Oh yeah.
What did you? Well, no, don't tell me precisely because I have a feeling I don't want to know. But did you spray foam on your best friend's Rolls Royce?
Yeah, I was probably the worst best man in the world, having sort of just done a 45-minute speech. I then proceeded to write rather rude words on the going away car in shaving foam, thinking it was very funny, and that they could hose it down and, joke gone. But actually it cut into the paintwork, and actually once they hosed it off, it became almost clearer.
Oh, no.
They were waving to the whole bridal party, the wedding party, with a rather rude word
Oh, dear.
on the side of the car. So.
And how did the neighbours' wind chimes end up on the roof?
Oh, that's just that's sort of part of the cringe drinking of feeling awful after a binge drinking. Not that we binge drink, but that sort of
You
chaos.
seem to keep it fairly stable, I think. You know, it's not
Yeah,
you drink all the time.
Well, drink aware. Always drink aware. And be aware of your drink. And leave your neighbours' wind chimes alone as well. Possibly avoid it.